G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here, back with more of our playthrough of Neverwinter Nights 2 official campaign as a Half-Orc Paladin. When last we left off, we had been doing some of the... Oh, I've got to continually... If I close the game, I've got to continually come back and make that work. I don't know why, but I do. When last we left off, we've been doing a whole bunch of these quests around Fort Lock. We headed towards High Cliff and ended up going to Maiden's Glade because we picked up Eleni on the way. She took us to Maiden's Glade, and we've then come back and done the Swamp Cave. So from here, which one to do first? Rescue the prisoners or rescue the captain? Rescue the prisoners first, I think. It doesn't matter. Like, these are all purely, optional quests. I do not have to do any of them. It's no big deal if I decide to do them or not. So I think we rescue the prisoners first. Now, the problem with rescuing the prisoners... Before we leave Fort Lock... before we leave Fort Lock... I am going to buy myself something that is mostly useless, but I'm going to buy it anyway. A heavy crossbow and some bolts. Now, the reason I want that is the best strategy for rescuing all the prisoners. I want to rescue all the prisoners, and I don't want any of them to die, right? The best strategy for that is as soon as you find the prisoners, you stand in front of that area that the prisoners are in, that little palisade, and your character doesn't move. The rest of your characters can run around and kill whatever they want. But if you leave that area, those prisoners will follow you. And when they do that, they end up dying. Well, not always, but it increases the chance that they can die. There's less chance of them. They can still get injured inside that area, but most of the battle, most of the bandits will attack you and not the prisoners. Okay, we are being stopped here by a bunch of bandits before we get to the camp. So, pay a toll of 10 gold. What do you think, Kelgar? Let's fight. I don't want them preying on the innocent travelers. I don't... Yeah, that didn't give any sort of... any sort of thing towards good or anything like that. Didn't change our alignment at all. But that felt the better option. Letting them go did not feel right. It felt too dangerous because they have been preying on people. And I'm not going to just let them continue to prey on people. There's just this chest, which we have the key for. Greater gloves of concentration. They can go to Eleni. We'll keep the lesser gloves of concentration. We're probably going to eventually give the greater gloves of concentration to Cora, Cara, Quara, however you pronounce her name. Yeah, because that is she is the better spellcaster. And we will then, so that's why we're keeping the other gloves. Yep. Okay, let's swap over to the crossbow. Briefly. That's a single crossbow bolt. That's not going to help me very much. Although it would, I'm pretty sure it would be alright. Actually, we should be doing a full save here. Bandit Camp, I think it's called. Yes, it is. Am I not hitting him? Who the hell cast darkness? Must have been the bandit. I didn't know they had spells. I have never seen that done before. Amulet of Natural Armor +1. Thank you very much. I will wear that. Giving me 1 extra AC. Switch back to the crossbow. Actually, no. That wasn't the way I wanted to do it either. I wanted to do it... Okay. We can kill all the visible bandits at the moment without rescuing the prisoners.
I'll slit your throat!
All right. Very good. Actually, one thing I've never tried, I don't know that I want to try it right now, but something it would be interesting to try at some point is to see if, because what happens now is you head over to there and then you hear a voice say, the prisoners are escaping, and all these new bandits appear out here that you have to kill while you're trying to escape with the prisoners. But I wonder if you went through the door there and cleared out the rest of that, whether that would still stop that happening. I don't know. But anyway. So this thing, Elixir of Horus Ray, casts Sunbeam. Vaguely interesting, but also not. There we go. Alright, I need to switch over to that. How are we going for experience? We're about halfway to a level. Let's quick save and let's do this.
I don't know how you managed to slip through the camp, but we'd best be getting out of here.
Alright, let's get everyone to safety.
Follow your lead. Hope you've already cleared the way out.
The prisoners are escaping!
See?
No. Lead the way, and hurry. We won't be of much use to you in a fight.
That is fine, because I am just going to shoot. No. Come back here. Swap weapons. Very good. You sure Kelgar's going to take rid of that last one over there? Almost. There we go. So it's just the ones guarding the entrance up there that we have to worry about. Yeah, so far our health is doing good. Am I the only one shooting? I am. Don't know why.
Come on.
Oh, they're too far away because they're grayed out. Oh. There's the badger. All right. Any more remains? Doesn't look like it. Okay. And that is how you get out of here without losing a single hostage.
I can't believe we made it out in one piece. You were amazing in there.
Thanks, but just a typical day's work, really.
Our thanks to you, friend, and to your dwarven friend, too. We'll make our way to Fort Locke from here.
Glad I was able to help.
I'm certain our families will wish to thank you as well back at the fort. Safe travels to you.
Did you see the way he ignored me? He thanked you, but it was like I didn't even exist. I helped too, you know.
A true hero doesn't need the thanks of others.
Oh, really? You were puffed up so much when they thanked you, I almost thought there were two of you.
You have my thanks for helping.
Well, thanks. I mean, you did good in there. Didn't think we'd actually get through that in one piece. But it was kind of nice working as a team without having to backstab anyone at the end, I can tell you that.
Alrighty, and we are going to rest here to overcome any slight injuries we received during that. And now it's time to head in and deal with the bandit chieftain and the rest of his minions.
All done.
I think that, yeah, the sergeant is the one we want to kill first. Just like that. Hey! God damn it. Oh, there's still a guy there. That's why I couldn't disengage. Aha! Successfully saved against his electricity. Use a wand of lightning against me, will ya? Saved again. Wonderful. Longsword. It says armor, but I don't think it actually is. Let's come back to this room. Not because there's any problem, but because I had stuff here that I hadn't been able to loot just yet. Nishka, I need you in here because I'm pretty sure there is something trapped. One of these chests? Is it this one or that one? I am encumbered.
Everybody, follow me!
Maybe it's not trapped. Let's see. Bastard sword that I can't use. Tower shield that I can't use. Ring of fortitude I will take. Not sure how much it's going to help me though. But you carry those long swords. That armor has not been identified. Can you identify it? Yes, you can. It's robes of fire resistance. Fine. Yes, we could keep those for Quara when we get her, but again, she's a little way away. Right. Okay. So, that's that room done. This is the room that has the priest's holy symbol. Let her get the trap out of the way. Wonderful. Ooh. I have first level spell. Now, unlike a normal cleric, I can't just convert any of these spells to healing spells. So, if I want to help with healing, I have to learn Cure Light Wounds, for example. But I'm wondering if something like Bless Weapon or Magic Weapon... I like that Bless Weapon. I don't think I'm going to take it. Just yet. It is +1 versus evil. The damage against undead. Actually, I am going to take it right now before I forget about it. The damage against undead will be very, very useful in the graveyard, which we're going to go to next. Come on, Kelgar. Where are you? Kelgar. Thank you. Okay, we did. Get those guys aggroed. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a trap along here, but I'm gonna... Yeah, I just ran through it. I think I ran through more than one, actually. I don't care. Yeah, I killed that guy. Good. Why am I not... Sometimes the game is bugging out and not actually making me move when I click on an opponent. I have to click on the ground instead. Very odd. I don't remember that happening in the past, but maybe I haven't played melee characters enough. Alright. Back down here. Search this room first. Maybe that's the trap chest I was thinking of. A longbow and some arrows +1. Yep, that is the trapped one. You didn't have arrows +1 at the moment, so let's give you those.
I am listening.
There we go. You're probably almost there. You're half out. Yeah, that's okay. all good. That was everything in that room. Is it worthwhile? No, it's not going to let me rest here. That's all right, so... Okay. That door's locked. Let's come and get these guys first. This one's empty. It's the one next door that's full. Well, not full. It's got 2 or 3 guys in it.
Yes.
Make that 4. Nothing to loot, just dead bodies. I think I can rest here now. Good. Yep. Alrighty then. Divide and conquer. I'm going to head for the bandit chief, and I want Kelgar to head for the wizard. And smite evil, please. Okay, I'm smiting evil. Did my smite go off? It did not.
That's all you got? Let's see what they're made of. Take that!
Got him. All of them? It appears to be. Unidentified scroll. Ah, look at that. Astral Blade. I forgot about that. Now that is a longsword that does 1d4 sonic damage. Now, technically, the Bone Phoenix mace, or whatever this is that I'm using, I suppose it's a mace, Morning Star, will do more damage than the Astral Blade. But it's a longsword, and I want to get longsword proficiency. So there we go. Slightly higher crit range. So 1d8 plus 2 plus 1d6 plus 1 bludgeoning. So we come back to 1d8 plus 2, which is the same, but the crit range is now extended, and we do 1d4 sonic, so slightly less, and 1 physical damage. I can live with all of that. That is quite good. That studded leather plus 1, is that? That is as good as the chain. That weighs 20 pounds. That weighs 25, so technically it's lighter. So we shall sell that. We don't know what that drum is.
Yes.
Can you identify it? You did. Drum of Haunting. Very nice.
Everybody, follow me.
I will want that holy water. I've got to remember I've got that holy water too. I don't think I've got it listed here anywhere. Let's get that out of the way and let's put the holy water in its place. That is Bless Weapon, which I currently know. That's good. Laying on hands. Yep. Well, that's actually not doing anything for me at the moment, so we might remove that so that we don't get confused. And I might put the Chalice of Lathander there instead. The Chalice of Lathander. That does the cure mass wounds. Yeah, and the light. I'm not going to worry about the light, although I probably should use the light. It will help underground and such. Okay. We didn't open that yet. Oh, it's locked. Of course it's locked, Tony. Amulet of Undead Turning. Well, I don't need the chalice to cast light anymore. If I wear this... Yeah, but then I don't have the natural armor class. If I wear this, it allows me to do... I already can turn undead, or can I? Actually, maybe I can't turn undead yet. Yes, I can. Will this just give me an extra turn undead? I can currently use turn undead 6 times a day, and then that goes up to 10. And it is a little bit brighter when I wear it. Okay, let's give the natural armor to Kelgar then. Just going to temporarily give all this stuff to Kelgar that I'm not keeping. Not everything, but yeah, that was pointless. Anyway. Oh. That door's trapped as well, if I remember rightly.
Everybody, follow me.
No. Alright.
How can I help?
That is trapped. Ooh. Disable device failed. Succeeded. Let's unlock it. Failed again. Thankfully didn't fail badly enough to trigger the trap. Yeah, we'll just be selling all of that. Man, should use the potions, but I always forget to use those sorts of things, so... Right, the really good thing about this Astral Blade is it does sonic damage, and why that is good is because there are very few things that have any form of resistance to sonic. If I had to use the Bone Mace against certain things, they might have a resistance to fire, but nothing has resistance to sonic. Well, not nothing, but it is so incredibly rare that I doubt there'll be anything in this game that does have it. Okay. We're done. Let's go on. So we're going to really quickly go back, excuse me, we're going to really quickly go back to Fort Lock, and we'll get the reward for doing this, for doing the two things. One, rescuing the prisoners, two, retrieving the holy symbol. So let's do the holy symbol first. Returned with your holy symbol. Bandits won't threaten anyone for a while. Farewell. We got a level, but let's just really quickly come over here and talk to Lisa as well. Thank you so much. Understand it was a dramatic rescue. Here, take this. The money won't be necessary. There we go. And let's...
Yes.
Get rid of the antidote. I don't remember ever having to use an antidote. I don't want bull strength. There we go. You are carrying a whole bunch of stuff that we are going to sell. Gonna keep
Yes.
that, and you're good. Right. Sell this to Galen and move on. Show me what you have for sale. $5,000 for Bone Phoenix. 3.5 for the Drum of Haunting. Okay, we don't want that. Should have probably kept the Wand of Lightning for Aura or someone like that, but let's give you that. Here's my holy water. Get rid of that, and get rid of that. Let's just drop those, because we're never going to use them. Wonderful. Boots of Hardiness might be nice. What does that give me? +1 AC and +1 Constitution. +1 Constitution is not going to do anything for me, and the +1 AC dodge modifier is probably not going to do anything either because I've already got a Ring of Protection on. So maybe not. All right. Let's go to the graveyard. And I want to cast Bless Weapon. Oh, that's right, we leveled up. Should do that as well, should I not? Heal and law. Okay, so we've got remove disease now, which I think is just part of... Oh no, it's not part of our healing touch thing we have. Do I want to grab Greater Cleave right now? Which, man, that is tempting. Or weapon focus longsword. That only gives me a +1 to attack with the longsword. But the sooner I get that... Actually, no, I can't get any... Improve power attack. What do I need to get improved critical? I am going to take Greater Cleave. That is going to be much better for me, I think, than weapon focus longsword. For now. I don't get feats anywhere near as quickly as what Kelgar does, because, you know, he's a fighter. What is... Oh, that is that spell. Okay.
Of course.
Yeah. Recommend... I don't... I'll take it, but I'm not going to... This nature spell allows you to cast spells while in wild shape. I don't let her ever go into wild shape, because I feel it's kind of pointless. That's improved power attack. Yeah, okay, I guess. And then what else are you going to get? Dodge. Alright. Do I get any more spells? I get a second spell per day. I will put heal there. And what do you get for spells? You get another second level and another third level. So second level... Maybe summon creature. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's put a call lightning in there. Okay. What is that sword doing now? Watch this just carve undead. Great cleave amongst undead with that less weapon is just heavenly. Okay, I'm happy with that. We're doing well. There are still some more. Well, looks like the sword wore off. It's all right. I'm still doing a lot of damage against undead. Just in general with the sword, I think. Come on, ladies. Yeah, maybe I do still have that on my sword. Yeah, I do. Thought the effect had gone away because I couldn't see it. But it doesn't glitter all the time, basically. Okay, we've got a grave over here to look at. I think one of them in here is potentially trapped. That one's fine. Oh, I got cure disease too, didn't I? Where is that? Remove disease. That'll be very useful here. Lesser boots of tumbling can go to
Yes.
Nishka. Actually, Kelgar, you can carry some of these. They're all heavy. And this one down here.
Everybody, follow me.
How you can have a grave that is locked, I don't know. But apparently they seem to think you can. Alrighty. This is the separate little dungeon here, so we're going to rest first so that I've got my magic weapon thingy back. I should put that on the bar as well. There are traps in here, but I think we can live.
Yes.
Wonderful.
How can I help?
You can have a look at these. Sarcophagi, also somehow locked. Okay, light hammer. That is... Oh,
I am listening.
there we go. Storm +1. it's only a small hammer, so it only does 1d4, and it does an extra 1d4 of electrical, so it's actually not that good. We'll sell that. I mean, it's okay, but it's not, you know, it's not, if you want weapons that do sort of lots of damage,
How can I help?
it's not quite there because its base damage is small, being half what my sword is, for example. Oh, okay.
Yes.
When I finally click on her, she decides to move. Actually, why did I click away from her?
Follow me.
She needs to do these. One of these is trapped, I think. Must be... No? Oh, no, it's the one in the final room that's trapped. That's right. Gold and gold. Let's get out of here. Is that enchantment still on my sword? It is. Let's do this. I cannot remember what this thing does. But I think it, like, stuns the zombies or something. I don't know. All done. You have a disease, though. So let's cure that. There we go. There's nothing else to search for in here.
Yes.
We will get you to come in here. And... remove this trap. Unlock this sarcophagus. And a scroll of animate dead. Oh, wrong one. Right. Let's get out. We can't rest in here. So we have to rest outside. Not that we majorly need to, but I do want to make sure that I renew the bless weapon.
Yes.
You know, I do want to make sure I renew the bless weapon on my sword. That's sort of the back entrance. So let's come to the front entrance. Over here. We will rest. We will quick save. And let's go on in. Wow, my sword is still... I've never actually noticed how long that lasts for. It's supposed to be 60 seconds per level. I just rested. I would have thought that would get rid of that effect. Not going to complain, though. Yeah. I don't see the The glittering effect. Yeah, that's definitely still got the effect on it.
How can I help?
You can unlock that door for us, please. There's a bunch of zombies behind that door.
Let's see what they're made of!
Correction, there were a bunch of zombies behind that door. They are now deceased. Mithril Morningstar, that's nice. Oh, trap triggered, that's right, there's a trap there, isn't there? Gold. And that's locked.
How can I help?
You can get rid of the trap and unlock the sarcophagi. A falchion and a ring. Now that falchion is... I believe that's the two-handed. Yeah, weapon size large. That's a two-handed. I think that was called a falcata in Pathfinder Kingmaker. Law +5. It's kind of pointless. Sorry, but it is. I mean, it is useful, but I'd much rather have rings of protection and fortitude and things like that on than a ring of insight. It's just not as supremely useful. How is the enchantment on my weapon going? Still there somehow. I hope it's not bugged and it's going to stay there forever. I mean, I sort of like the idea, but it also feels a bit cheaty.
All done. Yeah.
Oh, you did both. You got rid of the trap and unlocked the door in one go. That was very good of you. All right. I'm going to rest here. Rest while they're at you. Actually, if you move back over here just a little bit, I believe. Thought there was a spot here somewhere where I could rest. I guess not. Just down here. Okay. I think I'm going to just be daring here, and I'm just going to charge into this. There's a couple of traps along this corridor. But there's also a bunch of skeleton archers behind the trap. See, there's one trap right there. I'm just going, and there's another trap there. Skeletons in there, zombies in there.
How can I help?
Probably should have. The problem is that you're trying to get through here. Like, I can... The other way to do it is you get Nishka in stealth. Katana +1. None of us can use it because it's a... Well, None of us can use it yet because it is a exotic weapon, and we need to get the exotic weapon proficiency. Well, actually, we need to get the exotic weapon proficiency in exactly that weapon to be able to use it. All right, let's lay on hands on myself. And I actually meant to do that on Kelgar.
I am listening. Bonaparte.
Too late.
Bonaparte. Bonaparte. Bonaparte.
That should be good enough. There's another trap just through this door.
Time for a new fun. Take that.
Who's for a fight? Come on!
Did you open that door? Oh, you silly.
Well, look who showed up.
I don't know why you did that. Nobody told you to. Right. Now you're going to go and get rid of that trap. Okay. Let's rest. Going a little over time here, but I want to just finish this dungeon, so this is probably going to be a little bit longer, but of course you already know that because you're watching this video and you will have seen the runtime even before you started. Come on. Okay. Is my... How is this weapon still... Like, I'm only level 6. It was only supposed to be 6 minutes that that weapon had that ability.
Take that. Take that. Time for a little fun.
No one dropped anything interesting. back down here. There
Everybody
we go.
follow me.
To battle! Take that!
Oh, look at that beautiful Greater Cleave hit. Wonderful. Ring of Resistance +1. I think I'll take that over, because that's only a Ring of Fortitude. This one will increase all of my resistances. Oops. There we go. And that can go to Kelgar, because he's more likely to need it in the thick of battle than either of the other two. Hang on. Was there another door? No. Thinking the other room. Wait for everybody to catch up before we go charging in.
Yes.
Here so we can rest. That'll do. Okay, that has worn off. Even though it says this down here, I don't know, I think it's bugged, to be honest. I really do. So, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and we're going to cast it again. And if it goes really wonky and says that it's got multiple copies of it on itself, well, oh yeah, it doesn't have multiple copies of itself, but it's on there again. I was seeing magical damage. It actually was showing when I hit things. See, 5 physical, 7 magical, 3 sonic. That 7 magical is that, which is what was provided by the spell. So there is a bug there. There is something funny going on, that effect was still on that weapon, despite the fact that it shouldn't be. So let's go in and confront the big bad guy. I'm going to just pause here for a second to let my companions join me.
Fresh materials to work with. Excellent. Attack, my children. Let us add their corpses to our army.
So normally here my tactic would be everybody go for the priest. So that's a shadow priest there. But I'm going to go for the zombies because they're undead, and at the moment I can mince them. So I'm going to do that.
Of course.
But I'm going to get my archers to go for the priest. And maybe try and get Kelgar to do that as well. Because I'm hopeful that that one good hit here. Why are you guys attacking? Someone here was attacking
I'll take care
because
of
they were shooting at the zombie rather than at the priest. See that cleave greater hit? There we go. Okay, he's done a hold person on Kelgar. Thankfully, I've got him concentrating on me now, because if he had been able to get to Kelgar, he could have killed him because he was being held. A heavy shield +1. Lots of interesting stuff there. So let's have a look. We've got Headband of Intellect +2. That gives it extra intelligence, which my character is not the most intelligent, but I don't need it for this build. We will be keeping that, though. Cure Moderate Wounds Scroll. We'll chuck that there for later use. Hold Person we're going to sell. Now, this shield, can I replace that out? Will that do any good? It did. Wonderful. All right. That's good. So that was most of the stuff we got. Right. Happy with all of that. Let's get you to do that. Bunch of potions and a bit of parchment. Let's talk to Commander. Miracle, you came along. Said not be joining the corpses. Are you all right? Yes, I am. Did Lieutenant Vala sent you? It's a good thing he did. So what's the new... There's a new threat. What's the new threat? The Necromancer interrogated me thoroughly on the strengths of the fort, troop numbers, etc. Must have been planning to attack using the undead he was raising. Did he have enough to defeat the garrison? No, he didn't have the numbers. Perhaps he had additional forces coming from the north, such as Highcliffe. Even then, he would need to surprise the fort, which would be unlikely. Why would he want to attack the fort? That's a question we're trying to answer as well. He fought through most of his forces to reach me. You already heard that. Was the Necromancer working alone? He spoke with a shade of some sort from time to time. I heard a name, Black Garius. I think he's the one who's giving the orders. Are you able to travel? Shadow Priest tossed me around for a bit, but it wasn't anything serious. I can travel. Separated from my men. Some may be still down here. If they're alive, won't feel right leaving them. Let's look for your men. How many do you think there are? 3. Should get moving. Wonderful. Oh. Pull the lever, Tony. And quick save. So that lever opens up these 2 areas. There are more traps in here, but again, I really don't care. Concentrating on killing these guys as quickly as possible. Beautiful, great cleave hit again. Get into the thick of the zombies. Great cleave. Take out half of them. Wonderful. Let's talk to you. Commander, you're alive. See, my training wasn't wasted. Can you get out of here on your own? Shouldn't be a problem. I'll report to the fort right away. Keep moving. You haven't found all of the men yet. I tell you what, playing this as a paladin, is that finally the spell worn off? I think it is, but it's not showing it properly there. but it is showing that it has worn off there. I wonder, it'll be interesting to see if I can still get the effect. There's definitely a bug there.
I think we've had enough of this one.
Yep, I'm still doing magical damage. It's definitely bugged.
Take that! Take that!
Bonaparte.
Time for a little fun!
Come on, it's supposed to... There we go. We did our best. Let me cure disease on you. There we go.
Everybody, follow
Can
me.
you get rid of the trap for me? It's locked.
How can I help?
You can unlock the door. Oh, the commander's badly wounded. Oh, there you go. He's perfectly fine now. Another trap. Oh, that's right. There's no bad guys in here.
Yes.
It's just a bunch of traps. So rather than running down there like an idiot myself and triggering all the traps, let's actually just get rid of the traps. I mean, there's only 2 of them. Glad you're able to survive. And we are done. He disappears on us. Okay. Let's head over here towards the exit from the graveyard. Commander, it's good to see you alive and well. I'm sure you'll have a report ready once you return to the fort. That I will, Lieutenant. We have much to discuss. Assemble the officers. I'll be with them shortly. You will report directly to me, and I shall brief the officers I'm relieving you of duty. What's got into you? I've given you your orders, now carry them out. I am the commander of Fort Lock now, Tan. You will brief me, then return to your quarters, or I will have you arrested for insubordination. The commander's given you your orders, Valis. It's your duty to carry them out. I am not about to watch the garrison fall apart again because of you, Tan. The loss of 3 patrols was a direct result of your failure to prepare the men properly. You are unfit for command. The men were as prepared as they could possibly be, Lieutenant. If you have an issue, you can bring it up with my superiors. This is not the way to handle it. I've heard enough. Men, arrest him if he resists. Use any force necessary to subdue him. Diplomacy. I think the soldiers know who their commander is, don't you, men? Oh, they know. Soldiers crave discipline, and that's what I give them. You can take your lessons, Tan. Okay. Well, sometimes it works. I wonder if I can smite evil on him. Is he considered evil? It doesn't say. Like, I don't know if the smite evil failed because it failed or because he's not actually evil. Well, I tried. And I better get back to the fort end quickly. Only God knows what Valis has done in my place. What did we get off Valis? We got some chainmail +1, which we're going to sell. Some arrows of the vampire, which I think we'll sell as well, even though we are using arrows. I don't know that I want to use those. Am I carrying too much? Wow. I am. There we go. We shall quickly go back and sell everything. And that'll be the end of this episode. I wish you didn't run with your weapon out. Don't believe there's an option, a key mapping to sheathe your weapons. If I put my weapons on the hotbar, I can so if I go like this, I can do that and it puts them away, but it just feels weird because then in battle it will just try and punch, and I don't want that. Okay, we'll talk to Cormac. Commander Town is back. Valis is taken care of. Looks like patrols will be starting again. Glad I could help. Seem to have a knack for solving problems. I could use someone like that. Reward you properly for this in the city. Shouldn't have trouble convincing the captain that you deserve a little something for helping out. Stop by the barracks. Blah, blah, blah. Let's quickly talk to Commander Tan. Oh, actually, I was going to talk to Commander Tan about getting rid of the body, but we didn't hang him. We killed him. They'll resume the patrols, that is. Spoken with our smith. He's given orders to make whatever spare equipment lying around available. He'll charge you cost. Prices haven't changed, I'm pretty sure. Right. So, let's sell what we can here. Glad I could help. Show me what you have for sale. Okay, we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that, or that, or that. I might keep those two for not Eleni. I'll keep hold person as well. Antidote, cure disease.
Yes.
You're all good. Just put these over here where I can sell them. Falchion +1. Oh no, that's the two-handed one. Yeah, we don't want that. Mithril Morning Star, that, and that. What I'm going to do is just chuck those over there because that's the stuff we're going to sell.
Everybody, follow me.
And you just had that. I'll let you keep that scrap of parchment. Alright, so we sell that. Oh, and that. Wonderful. All right, we have done all of the quests around this area. At least those that are currently available to us. There might be others in the future. I don't know. So that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you everyone for joining me. It ran, longer than I wanted, but that's fine. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time. Bye now.